Here's your 41 Action News update.
I'm Kevin Holmes with a look at your headlines for this Friday, April 3rd. Monday begins a stay-at-home order for Missourians. The governor issued it Friday afternoon, saying the decision laid heavy on his heart.
It is just not about encouraging people to stay home. I have done that every day in these weekly briefings for 2 weeks, encourage people to stay at home. It is having the power of governor to pick winners and losers, and whether I feel it is appropriate for me to use the power by determining who is essential and who is not. This power is something I think should be rare for government to ever take advantage of. And for one person to make the decision for 6 million Missourians without due process, jeopardizing their liberties. Over 100,000 people have filed for unemployment in our state. And I'm sure they would all tell you that their jobs were essential.
Right before the governor made his announcement, we sat down with Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas. Over the last few weeks, Lucas has called for the governor to issue this order. Lucas says the economic impact is hard, but a shutdown is necessary.
I think he has some of the same concerns that any of us had before we executed our orders. And that is, what impact are you having on a community, on business, on their freedom, on their ability to worship? I mean, there are a lot of core things that we care about, that we're concerned about too. But at the same time, you can't ignore the public health concern.
We dug deeper into the governor's order, looking at what is allowed for business. The order says essential businesses must limit the number of people by either 10 or 25%, depending on the size of the building. Businesses with essential employees can apply for a waiver from those limitations on social gatherings. Restaurants can only provide drive-through, pickup, or delivery, and no one can visit nursing homes, retirement homes, or assisted living homes. This comes as new projections from the health leaders show the expected peak date for cases in Missouri are now toward the end of May. By May 21st, health leaders believe we could see as many as 22 deaths per day. By August 4th, they say we could be looking at nearly 1,300 deaths total. On the Kansas side, the expected peak date is set for April 28th. By that point, the state could see as many as 18 coronavirus deaths per day. That could result in 640 coronavirus deaths by August 4th. Tonight, we learned one of the deaths in Kansas was a longtime employee of the Unified Government's Parks and Recreation Department. He was 64 years old. The UG's Health Department announced also that tonight 17 patients and 2 staff members at the Riverbend Post-Acute Care Center tested positive for COVID-19. 6 of them are in the hospital. Because of the rise in COVID-19 cases in Wyandotte County, the police and sheriff's office say they will step up law enforcement of the stay-at-home order. Starting tonight, violators could receive a $500 fine. The mayor said today we will enforce this order to protect the health of everyone we serve. Your forecast is next.
I'm meteorologist Gerard Jabali. It's going to be cold tonight as we will see freeze warnings across most of the area. So we're going to drop to the upper 20s, but luckily temperatures will recover. We'll hit around 51 to 52 degrees by the afternoon on Saturday. And moving into Saturday night, still pretty chilly, but we're going to continue to see our temperatures warming up throughout the weekend with just a mixture of sun and clouds. And by tomorrow afternoon, we'll reach temperatures into the 60s, mid 60s, a good likelihood across most of the area too. And it gets better from there as we move into Monday and Tuesday. We're going to hit the 70s, closer to 80 degrees. Another storm system likely as we head into the end of the week. Could bring some chillier air back again. Remember to get all your latest news and weather updates anytime on KSHB.com.